This is my game room. I mean, we got some cool skateboards on the wall, a box full of Guitar Hero guitars, a heap of games that I'm getting rid of, PS5 games that we will be talking about in this video. But look, just random one here. This one's worth a little bit. Cool PS3 game, God of War. Anyway, I could keep going about them. But if you look in here, I do have some cool stuff down here. PS4. Anyway, if you look in here, this is where the magic is. The whole, let me open this as well. The whole collection. I've been collecting for a little bit, but this is it. Stacks and stacks. Rows and rows. But yeah, look. The main reason this video is what I'm about to talk about. It's a pretty average game room, not gonna lie. And it's everything's kind of hidden away. But it's good because it's out of the way. But I would like to set this up eventually in a really cool way. I don't really know, but I don't know how I would do that, but I will. But if you look in here, I've got all these games. I've got PS2, PS5, PS4. We've got Switch, DS, 3DS, Wii, and then down here we've got PS3. Over here we've got collector's editions and consoles. I have a lot of stuff. But I think it is time to tell you that I am going to be selling nearly all of this stuff. Like nearly all of it. I originally started this YouTube channel not to talk about games and buy more. It was to sell them, to get rid of them and film my journey trying to do that and just other stuff that I was doing. But here we are. And today's the day that I'm actually starting to take this serious. Last week I've been putting some games up for sale just to start with, get back in the hang of it. But today I wanted to film me doing it and include you guys if you want to watch. I'm going to be doing this anyway, so yeah. But there's a lot and it's going to be a mammoth task, but I've got multiple ways that I'm going to do this. eBay, Facebook. I've got a guy who likes to buy games and stuff and sell them. But yeah, there's a lot, and honestly, it's taken me a while to just start. I've been putting it off. But this is a massive goal that I really want to achieve. And I think that by filming it, I'm holding myself a bit more accountable. And I'm sure there's people that can relate to what I'm about to talk about with their video game collections. Like, these are games that I have just accumulated. This is not stuff that I actually want. Yes, I've played a lot of these games over time. Do I like all the games I've played? Hell no. So I only want to keep the tiny mini part of this game collection that I am going to keep, stuff that I will still play, stuff that I have real fond memories of. I can show you an example like this game right here, Pokemon X. There's no way I could ever get rid of that. I spent so many hours playing this game. No way could I ever get rid of this. But that's just one example, and if I grab a seat here, that's just one example of all these games that I, am attached to. And I'm sure there's a lot of people, I know this is a lot of talking in a video, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that can relate to me on this where, the games are just sitting there. I'm over that. I've had fun collecting, and yes, there's still stuff I will buy and play, but for me now, it's about selling them, getting the money back for them. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm sure some people will want. There is like Gravity Rush too, just chilling. But I'm going to be putting most of it on my eBay store. So if you're keen, check out my eBay store. It will be in the link. I'm starting an Instagram. I'm going to just film all my escapades, I think that's a word. Hey, Desi. Hey, little doodle. Hey, little boy. Hey, man. Oh. And obviously my dogs are going to be there too. Hey, little doodle. Little Desi doodle. Oh. But this is what I'm starting with. I yesterday listed all of these up on my eBay store. There's some really interesting, cool ones, like Gungrave's a pretty interesting random one. This is actually a pretty cool one. Fallen Legion, but it's got both games. It's got Overcooked, both games are in there. Anyway, you get the idea. Suicide Squad, Godfall, We got some of the Dark Pictures anthology. They are really cool games, both of them. Anyway, you get the idea. There's some different games listed down there that I've already listed yesterday. I've got a whole stack here that I haven't listed yet that I'm probably going to try and do today. But there's some really cool ones. And then, if you come out here, turn this light on, we've got this in here. I've listed these ones as well. So I'm going to transfer the ones from there that I list into here. And so yeah, I've already listed these 2 PS4 ones. That's actually a really cool game, that one. It's an Atlas game. Shadow of the Colossus. Anyway, these are already listed. Interestingly enough, Crusader Kings 3, I've still got this sealed. I just picked this up with a heap of other games that I bought at one time, and yeah, I don't really know how much it goes for, but I put it up for 120 still sealed because there's none on eBay. Don't really know anything about it either, but that's just so cool, and I thought I'd show you guys. Anyway, close it up. Right now, I'm gonna switch the lights on. Like I said, I've already taken photos of all of them PS5 games. So now I'm gonna start taking photos of these PS5 games, and I'll show you them once I take some photos of them. Middle of taking photos, and why are you trying to talk to me? What? What? What, daughter? What do you want from me? I'm busy. I'm trying to take photos. I know. I've done 2. It takes a little while to take photos. I've gotten a little bit better at it. But, hey. Hello, little daughter. Hello. So these are all the ones I showed you before that I took photos of yesterday. But then also now I've just taken photos of Back for Blood, Observer, that one's still sealed, Ghostwire, Uncharted, Ved, Insound Mind, Medium, Soul Hackers 2, Necromuta, Hired Gun, Dragon's Dogma 2, Watch Dogs Legion, and Among Us, which I actually really like that. It's like a scratchy little reflecting thing that changes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, all kind of cool games. Like honestly, this Steelbook right here, really cool. Interesting games. Sort of didn't like that one, not gonna lie. Uncharted, can't really go wrong. But there is a few cool games there if I can get my words out properly. Actually, that's not very good. I don't really like that one that much. But this game's pretty cool. Necromuta, Hired Gun. Daniel, won't show that code. But Daniel, feels good. I like looking at all these as well as taking the pictures too. I mean, because there is some really cool ones. And hopefully I can send these to people who actually want them and will use them. Alright, so I am going to start an Instagram, or I might have already started it, to try and promote my YouTube a little bit more. I feel like that's a good way to try and get out there a bit more. I don't really know fully if it is a good idea, but I'm going to put a little bit of effort into that as well. But trying to sell these is my #1 priority, but I just felt like that'd be something good to do as well. Maybe somebody has some advice for me on that, but that's what I'm going to try and do. But now that I've done all them PS5 games, I'm going to go put them in the cupboard, list them up. But then I also have the rest of the PS5 games that I haven't decided what I'm doing with yet. I'll show you what they are. These are all the PS5 games that I still have in the cupboard, and I don't know. Those ones that I just took photos of, they were easy to get rid of. These are ones that I'm a little bit more attached to. So stuff like The Last of Us, for example. So good. One of my favorite games ever. So that's tough to get rid of, you know. I'm sure some people can relate. It is very hard to get rid of games that you're attached to. Final Fantasy 16. Really enjoyed that. Thought it was an awesome game. Both the new Final Fantasy 7s. Amazing games. Hogwarts. Amazing game. It's going to be tough, but I need to do it, and I'm only going to keep a few. I only want to keep a few of them. So, yeah, but that's my goal. Starting off with PS5. So yeah, this thing is actually easy when I get to chill with this little fella. Hey boys, y'all. Oh yeah. Oh, ow. Oh. All right, so I'm in the car now. I got a lot done. I listed, I think, like 30 games. So check out my eBay. They will be in the description. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to focus on going through the last of them PS5 games. And yeah, I'll set up some of them Instagrams and whatever. But today has been a successful day. I'm tired, but I've still got stuff to do. Got basketball, got work, other stuff that I need to get done. But good start to this, and I'm keen for tomorrow. So let's get it. I think we need to get up, Blazer, even though you look a bit tired. All right, back in the game room again. After a pretty actually big day yesterday, I listed all of these games, and I worked and I played basketball. So I'm wrecked, but I need to push on and turn these lights on. And yeah, I've got a little bit more of a task to do today. So if we open the game cupboard, you can see that although I've done all them PS5 games, I've still got to go through all of these ones. I haven't decided which ones I'm keeping, but these will be some of the ones I do keep. Now, there's not going to be many. I've already listed all these. But yeah, I'm going to pull these out, put them down here, and I'm going to go through them. So, I've got all of my PlayStation 5 games out of the game cupboard, and there is quite a few. If I show you. This is the stack that I have to go through. And I'm not really feeling it today, honestly. I'll be real honest with you, but that's a lot of PS5 games and I have to do this. I've been putting this off for so long, but I need to go through these, and today's the day. Alrighty, so now I'm going to crack into this, and look, I'm going to keep this unfiltered. I'm going to go through each one of these games and just decide whether I'm going to keep it, say a little bit about it. There's a lot of games here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are still enjoying this and watching. But this is what I'm starting to do. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with one that I'm definitely not keeping. It's Story of Seasons, Wonderful Life. I am definitely not keeping that. So that is going to be going. This one here, Monarch for the PS5. It's a really cool JRPG, some cool characters in this one. But as much as there's some cool stuff in this case, I'm not going to play that again. So I think that needs to go as well. Next up we have this Sword Art Online. What's this one? Last Recollection. This is actually a good one. It's like a whole different, exclusive, different story. Still with the main characters, but it's actually a pretty good one. But again, I don't think I'll play that, so that's going as well. Here we have the first game that I'm probably going to keep. This is Dead Island 2, Day 1 edition. I played this, co-opted it with my mate, and oh man, such a fun time. Such a good game. If you want to play with a good co-op experience, this is super fun. But I am definitely keeping that one. Next we have Demon Souls, and look, I don't really like Demon Souls, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, this is probably the first one that I'm a little bit, I don't really know whether I should sell this one or not, but you know what, I don't think I'll play it, so gonna get rid of it. The next one is this Midnight Suns. This got a bad rap, and honestly, I don't think I will ever play this. So this one's gonna go as well. Next one is Need for Speed Unbound, and honestly, I really enjoyed this. Out of all the Need for Speeds, it's definitely not the best, but it's the one we have on PS5, so, you know, and it's pretty cheap actually, so if you're looking for a fun little racing game to play, this is it. So I'm keeping this one. Next up, we have Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Two games that I really enjoyed playing. Fallen Order, awesome. And then they make it even better with Survivor. The evil character in this is so cool. He's so different, and just roaming the planets is so cool. I honestly can't say enough good stuff about this. If you like Star Wars, this is so good. But I'm definitely going to be keeping both of them. Star Wars Outlaws. Look, honestly, I enjoyed this. I feel like I could jump back into this. And I know it's probably controversy, but that's just how I feel. So I'm going to keep that one. This one right here is Tiny Tina's Wonderland. And again, I co-opted this with my mates, and it was so fun. Honestly, gotta keep that one. The next one we have is Forspoken, and it's still sealed. I know this probably isn't worth that much, but I got this and it's never been played. But I don't know if I'll ever play it. Honestly, I could probably just sell it. So I'm going to be selling that one. The next one is Flintlock Siege of Dawn. I remember buying this and I never actually played it. So I don't even know what it's about, but I don't think I will play it. I don't really have much time to play as many games anymore, but yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of that one. This next one I bought, Minecraft Legends. I was going through a little bit of a Minecraft phase when the movie came out, and I was thought I'd jump into it. Still sealed, never jumped into it, and honestly, I don't think I will, and I'm trying to be really honest with myself, so I'm going to get rid of that one. We then have Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, and honestly, this is really cool. This is, you make choices as vampires, and there's 3 of them, and you got to make different choices, but it's, I've never opened it. I know what it's about. I swear one of these was on PS4 as well, but I'm probably not going to play it, so I am going to sell it. Alright, the next one is Sea of Stars. I started playing this. Super fun 2D game. It's really cool turn-based action, and it's an RPG. It's got some really interesting characters, and I did enjoy what I played of this. I feel like I would enjoy it more if I played it on Switch or something. I don't know if you can get it on Switch, but handheld would have been better, I think. But I don't know whether to keep this. I'm going to sit this in a maybe pile. This is my first one where I'm like, I could finish it, but I don't know about it. Then they got this one, Unicorn Overlord. Definitely not getting rid of that. If you haven't tried this out, it is a strategy, turn-based RPG. So awesome. So many different characters. Look at all the different characters. And you can get them to level up and do different stuff. So cool. Got to keep that one. I know this is probably a bit boring, but I'm just filming what I'm doing. So if you can stick with me, this is what I'm doing. We then got Stellar Blade, which honestly, I bought and never played. So I don't feel attached to this one in any way, so I'm probably just going to get rid of that. We then have Dead Space, which I bought sealed because I am eventually going to play this because my partner was like, wants to see me scared, so there you go. But I'm going to keep that one. We then have Metaphor ReFantazio, one of the best games I've played this year, played at the start of the year. One of my last videos was about that. But yeah, so good, keeping that one. We then have Expedition 33, which I played as well this year. Really good. I don't think I need to say anything about that. I'm keeping that one. We then have a sealed Assassin's Creed Mirage. I have this digital. and I don't think I'll open this, so I'm probably just going to sell that. We then have Astrobot, such a good PS5 platforming game, but honestly, I think Donkey Kong's a little bit better, not gonna lie. It's good, so I am gonna keep that one. We then have Persona 3 Reload, a game that I feel like is way too long. That's just my honest opinion, but Persona's a cool game. Again, Atlas killed it. That's again a maybe. I don't know if I'll keep that one. We then got two games that I'm definitely keeping. Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2. My favorite, one of my favorite game series that you could play. I am so keen for Part 3 if it ever comes out. Really good, I got to keep both of them. We got Final Fantasy 16, loved this. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, also love. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, also loved. All three of these, no way could I get rid of them, so good. Look at this also. My childhood crush, so cool. But yeah, got to keep them ones. We then got Hogwarts Legacy, which I loved, got to keep that one, always jump back into that. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. I am probably not going to keep the one. I did play this. I thought it was pretty decent, but I'll never play it again. We got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I have heard good things about this. This is sealed. I have never played this one, but yeah, I feel like I could enjoy it, so probably still going to keep that. We then got two of my favorite games. We got Witcher 3, still sealed, and Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut, still sealed. Honestly, I'll probably never open these. I bought both of these just to collect, honestly. But yeah, both two awesome games. I don't think I can get rid of them. And then in the big boxes, we got this Saints Row. I am not attached to this game. Notorious Edition, that can go. And then we got Mortal Shell, a Souls-like game. You play different shells and they have different abilities. Deluxe Edition, but I am not going to keep that. We have Greedfall, which I did really love this game. This is sealed. I have it digitally as well. I did really love this game. I think there's a number 2 coming out for this. This is a really interesting story, but again, I don't think I need that, so that can go. We then have Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, and honestly, never played it. I bought it to play, like a lot of games I have. I still really want to jump into this and have a go. But yeah, I am going to keep that one. And then obviously I can't get rid of this. Elden Ring, amazing game. I never finished it. I played like 30 hours into it. And I just, I got a little bit lost and was like, oh man, there's a lot to take in. But yeah, that's the last game out of all of them and definitely got to keep that. And the two maybes I have, Persona 3 and Sea of Stars. Like, honestly, I don't know. After all of that, I do have a stack of PS5 games that I do want to keep. So these are all the ones that I'm keeping that I might play again or haven't yet played. So I'm loving all them ones. The rest, these 3 collector's editions, and all of these need to go. So today is going to be listing these up for sale as well. Ultimately, there is still a lot to do. I have gone through all of them. That took a little while. Well, not really, but it does feel good. Like procrastinating about stuff and then just getting it done. Like I need to stop putting it off and just doing it. But yeah, still some cool games there that I've yet to try out that I really want to play. But really, it feels good like to decide what to get rid of. I feel like a lot of collectors just have games they don't ever touch. And that is basically me. But yeah, I want the money for them. So that's, hopefully I can get some monies back. In talking about that, on eBay, I have 4 watches on the games that I put up yesterday. I think I put up like 30. So that's pretty cool. I am going to spend some time listing these games that I'm not keeping. And yeah, that is basically what I am going to be in for today. But as I'm just talking to the camera, this is where my channel is going, and I still want to have my say about different games, but I feel like I can't see myself playing as many games anymore. It's just annoying me. Like I only play like an hour or 2 during the week and then on the weekends. So making videos about that isn't really viable for me, and I still buy games, but not as many. So this is just games I've accumulated over time. So I really feel like it's time for me to move on and get rid of all of these. I've gained a lot of knowledge, so I still see games out in the wild that I'm like, that's worth way more than that, and I pick them up. So yeah, but that's where a lot of these come from. But if you can relate to me, make sure you leave a like, a comment. Tell me about games you're getting rid of. I feel like there's a lot of people that can relate to this. And I'm just trying to push forward, make the right moves in my life. So yeah, that's what YouTube's going to be for me, which is really good. So I finally finished taking photos of the rest of the PS5 games, and man, takes I don't know, photos takes a lot out of me. Listing's pretty easy, but photos, they're just annoying. But the photos turned out pretty good, so if you want to see, my eBay will be in the description, but have a look. But some of these games are really cool. Some of them are really awesome. Like, I mean, this isn't open, but inside here is a really awesome art book. Same as this one, art book, postcards. These games all look really good in the pictures, especially like Stellar Blade has like a really cool, if I can get it open, has like a really cool alternate case artwork, which is really cool. I don't know if anyone knew that, but I found that pretty cool. Another one, heaps of them have that sort of inner artwork. But Flintlock also has a really cool inner artwork. I know it has some codes in it, so I don't want to spoil the codes for whoever buys it. But look at this. Kill all gods. If we pull it, look at that. Kill all gods. Siege of Dawn. Anyway, I find that really cool when games have that sort of stuff inside their case, like that extra detail is awesome, I find. So yeah, whoever buys these are getting good games. Honestly, they haven't been played much, nor have they, some of them haven't been played at all. So yeah, it feels good though to get all this done. But anyway, I'm probably going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that at the end of the video, or this part of it anyway, because this is going to take me a while. But I feel like I should mention that on this week, I do have a big deal lined up for a guy who's coming to buy a heap of games. And I know how much I've got in these games, so hopefully we can make a good deal. And I'll get bulk money at one time, so that would be cool. But yeah, I feel like I'm enjoying just filming this video, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. So make sure you leave a like, comment, leave me some pointers. I haven't sold anything yet. But yeah, hopefully I will. And I'll update you with how much money I've made from it, because that would be cool. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to see more. This is just the start of it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in another video. Hey, Blazer. Hey, little puppy. Hey, my little puppy. Oh. Blazer! Hey, little Blazer! Hey! Hey, look at this. It's toothless. It's toothless. You like toothless? Do you like toothless? What? 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 Sizaboo! Hi, Sizaboo. Oh, toothless. No, don't attack toothless. No, you crazy little toothless. Sizaboo. Hey, Sigmund. Hi, daughter. Oi, bring that back. Blazer, go get him, hey? Lenny. No? Okay, well, the wolf pack is here. And yeah, look, they're having fun with a little squishmallow. They destroyed Mario. I don't know if anyone else seen that video, but hey, daughter. Hey. Hey, daughter. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Boyzo. Hey, Sheikman. Hi, Sandy. Sandy, come over here. Come on, Wolfpack. Over here, Wolfpack. Look. It's Mario. Mario? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not Mario. No. What you want? Do you want Mario? 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 Quick, Mario! Oh. You don't want Mario?